Now today's topic is structure of Anatopus ovule. Structure of Anatopus ovule. So ovule, where it produces? It produces into the ovary. This is the ovary, and ovules are produces inside the ovary. This is a male female part, that is gynoecium. This is a male female part, and this is a stigma. This is a style, and this is the ovary. And ovary produces the ovule, and that ovule is important for the fertilization. And this ovary produces ovule, and this ovule take part in fertilization. Ovule take part in fertilization when the male gametes from the pollen tube or the germ tube enters into the ovary through the stigma and then combines together, they will form the union. So ovule, structure of ovule. So ovule, the structure of ovule are mainly divided into three parts. First, the embryo sac. Second, nucellus. And third one, integument. These three major parts of ovule, that is the embryo sac, nucellus and integument. Now one by one we will see the embryo sac. It is oval in shape. A large cell is here, that is the egg cell, and two small cells, that is synergids. And opposite of this egg cell, here it is, the antibodal cell. In the center, secondary nucleus. This is the antibodal cell. This is the egg cell. This is synergid. This is the secondary nucleus. This is entire about the embryo sac. Embryo sac is the main part of ovule, which having the 7 cell and 8 nucleated. So this embryo sac is having 7 cell and 8 nucleated. 8, 3 nucleus, 2, 5 and 3, 8, and cell, these 1 egg cell, 2 synergids and 3 antibodals and 1 secondary nucleus, 7 cell and 8 nucleus. Now embryo sac is covered by a parenchymal sheet. Embryo sac is covered by a parenchymatous sheet, is called as nucellus. This is a nucellus, which is nutritive layer, which provide nutrition to the embryo sac. Now after nucellus, a double layer is found in Anatopus ovule. Double layer. This is the placenta. So the entire structure of ovule, whereas it attached with inside the ovary with the placenta, and the portion to attach the placenta, the stalk-like structure is called as funiculus. Funicles and placenta. Ovule is attached to the ovary with the help of the placenta, whereas funicle is the stalk-like structure which joined to ovule to the placenta. And the body of ovule attached with this funicle at one point, the entire body of the ovule attached with this funicle just joined there is called as hilum. So what is hilum? Hilum is the attachment of the body of ovule to the funicle is called as hilum, and a stalk-like structure which joined to the placenta is called funiculus, and entire ovule attached inside the ovary with the placenta. Now at the apex of the ovule, this is the ovule, this is the base of the ovule, and this is the apex of the ovule. So apex, a small opening where the integuments are interrupted. मतलब integuments are not covered finally fully. At one point they are not covered this entire embryo sac, that is to be called as micropyle. मतलब माइक्रोपाइल मतलब क्या हुआ? माइक्रोपाइल का मतलब होता है कि ओवल के जो इंटीग्यूमेंट्स है उसकी जो कवरिंग है वो कवरिंग एक जगह पर जो है छुटी हुई है, स्मॉल पोर्स है, that is to be called micropyle, and this is the apex portion of the ovule. But opposite to the apex portion of the ovule, this is the basal portion of the ovule. This is the basal portion of the ovule, and this is to be called chalaja or chalaja. You can make it chalaja or the chalaja. The chalaja or the chalaja portion is the basal part of the ovule, and micropyle at the apex, and the funicle or the stalk-like structure are parallel to the micropyle. That is the concept of anatropous ovule. What is anatropous ovule? What is the meaning of that anatropous ovule here? The anatropous ovule means when the micropylar end towards the downward, down to the ovule, and opposite the process, the base of the ovule is chalaja at the opposite side, and the hilum or the funicle is just parallel to the micropyle. That condition is called as anatropous ovule. Means micropyle downwards. Now the position of the micropyle is downward, parallel to the funicle, parallel to funicle or funiculus, and opposite chalaja, the opposite side is the base side of the ovule, and that is chalaja. This condition says that it is an anatropous ovule. So this is the anatropous type of the ovule, and it is very common in angiosperm plant, that anatropous ovule. So we just remind that, so ovule, a huge number or the labeling are more, but don't fear, just remember these three things. First is ovule are made up of embryo sac, nucellus, central parenchymal tissue, and integument. You know, the integument are covering of the ovule, and it's for protection. It's for protection. So these three components or three parts are important. In that first embryo sac having the 7-celled and 8 nucleated.